Harley, first of all, talk to me about swimming, because you are drowning, first of all. It's one of those things that people think that, oh, if you're a good swimmer, you're unlikely to drown. Is that a reality?
Well, I mean, if you look at the World Champs recently, a couple of days ago actually, there was a Team USA artistic swimmer who drowned during her performance, and her coach had to actually dive in and save her. So this is, Olympic level.
She didn't die, did she?
No. She didn't die, but she was unconscious at the bottom of the pool. So obviously something's happened, and I'm sure there'll be, an inquest into kind of like exactly what happened. But for some reason she's stopped breathing. She's gone to the bottom of the pool, and artistic swimmers are known for being able to hold their breath for very long amounts of time underneath the water. But she obviously wasn't breathing. Her coach had to get in and save her. So if somebody at an Olympic level can drown, that means anybody can drown. So you have to be really careful in and around the water.
Now, Devonia, you have come. Is Devonia like somebody who you taught to swim?
Yeah. So I mean, he'll be able to introduce himself properly in a second. But I taught him to swim a few years ago, and he's had an amazing journey of now becoming a swimming teacher himself. And he was actually coaching this morning, wasn't you?
Yes, so currently I was teaching swimming lessons. I had the little ones this morning.
Yeah, he's been coaching for the last few years himself, teaching little kids how to swim. Not only that, managed to get a place in Camp America as a swimming teacher as well. All from learning as an adult. So I think he'll be able to tell you a bit more about it in a second, but it's never too late to learn to swim.
No, you see, because I learned to swim like a couple of years ago. Like I said, it wasn't that I couldn't swim. It's just that I didn't realise what the technique was, because I could do 4 really good strokes. Then I put my head under water and I couldn't understand why I couldn't do any more. And then Harley told me that you need to breathe out when you're under the water. I'd been holding my breath.
I remember.
Underwater, you're supposed to breathe out. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you come up, you're like... and then you can't do anything else. And that was me. I didn't understand. But when I went to your thing, there were people who were literally clinging to the side of a pool that they could actually put their feet on the bottom. They weren't, because they were scared that they would drown. But
you'll be surprised at how many people, small little things like that, like being able to breathe out into the water, or understanding that you need to do that. So many people don't realise that. And it's sometimes small little things that stop people from being able to swim comfortably and feel confident in the water. But then you're right, there's the other extreme cases where people are really, really scared of water for whatever reasons. And on the projects that we've run in the past, and the project that you was on as well, there were so many people that shared their stories as adults as to why they can't swim and won't swim and refused to have lessons for multiple different reasons. It could be having bad experiences as a kid, or how they was taught as a kid. The old school methods of just kick someone into the water and then they learn for themselves. But I think you'll be surprised that how many people have those kind of stories behind them around learning to swim.
Well, as I got older, it's because I didn't want to take my wig off. That was all that.
That's another one as well.
Exactly. Get my hair wet, I couldn't be bothered.